Don't tell people what makes you unique. Instead, show them. Have you ever noticed how people who have a habit of telling you what makes them unique or great, how they come off like a braggart? It basically makes it seem like they're trying to impress you or receive your attention or validation. And in that way, it can make these people kind of unlikable or even annoying. It makes it so you don't want to be around them because people don't want to be around braggarts, right? So this is the problem with this habit. If you have a habit of telling people what makes you unique or different from everyone else, then it can make you come off like a braggart even if you're not one. So develop the habit of less is more in this regard, meaning show people rather than telling them. That will help tremendously because it makes you come off way more humble, and it has the added benefit of being surprising when people then learn what makes you different from everyone else. For instance, I actually don't tell women that I make these daily videos when I go on dates with them. So quite often they'll find out a bit later down the road if they ask me what I enjoy doing with my spare time or whatever, or things that I do on the daily basis, or if they just follow me on Instagram, they'll then find out organically and be like, what the heck you do this? And I've even had some women tell me that I should lead with this, but I just don't care to do that. It's not something I want to throw in people's faces and act like it makes me better. It's something I enjoy doing, and I'd rather people learn about it organically. So, you should do the same thing in your own life as well. I mean, we can all think of the funny memes related to vegans and CrossFitters where they're kind of notorious on the internet for being people who tell you rather than showing you when it comes to what makes them unique or even just their different lifestyles. Like, there's so many memes about vegans immediately announcing to everyone that they're a vegan because they feel like it gives them some special street credit or something, when in reality, nobody cares. I mean, the way you live your life is the way you live your life, and nobody really cares at all unless they happen to know you really well and they care about your opinion in that way. But for the most part, people aren't really going to care, so you really shouldn't lead with just telling people anyway. You should just always develop that habit of showing, of being a person of fewer words, and just letting your actions speak for themselves, or letting people get to know you organically, where they literally just spend more time with you and start to get an idea of what you enjoy doing, what your habits are. And things like veganism, people will figure out rather quickly without you telling them anyway. Because if you try to go out for a meal with somebody, immediately you're going to have to tell them that your unique diet situation. So they'll find out without you immediately having to say, yo, I'm a vegan, give me special street credit for it. Or with CrossFitters thinking they're better than like bodybuilders at the gym, so they announce that they do CrossFit to everyone. It's dumb. Don't do this. It does not make you look good. That's basically my point with this video. You don't come off humble if you tell people what makes you unique. Or even in some cases, it could be what makes you great, what makes you stand out from everyone else. But if you tell people those things, there just is that issue where it makes you come off like you're bragging, even if you don't intend to. It's very difficult to tell people those things without coming off that way. People have to already have a good idea of who you are to know that you're just honest or authentic to get away with it. And when people don't know you that well, they're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt in that regard. They're probably going to think, oh, whoa, this person's telling me all these things about them, that they're a vegan, they're into CrossFit, they're whatever, they adopted all of their pets from an animal shelter. If you start doing that, people are just going to think, whoa, this person is either trying to impress the crap out of me, they're just straight up bragging, or I don't know what. But there's something off about that, and I don't like being around them for those reasons. So you don't want that happening to you. Just get into that habit of showing more than telling. And at this point, I'm going to end this video because I've repeated that too many times. You understand what I mean by now. So that's the gist of it. Just in life in general, it's way better to show people what makes you unique rather than telling them, especially in the cases where people don't ask. because that just doesn't make you look good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't offend any of the vegans or CrossFitters out there. Maybe I did, who cares, whatever. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci.